In this video, Bitcoin got a massive rejection with this latest price action, and right now we have entered into a massive opportunity that only happens within every few years. And on top of that, we are going to understand what caused this massive rejection and what do we have to expect within the coming days. Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video and let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba, last time what we were monitoring was this falling wedge forming within the 4-hour time frame, and traditionally this is a bullish pattern. We actually saw a massive break to the upside. I know meron din tayong actually nakita na buy volume. So what we were actually waiting out is a confirmation, and yun nga, it's actually confirmed na we are actually going up. However, we saw this massive rejection, and ano na ba nangyari dyan? We saw Bitcoin price decline way down further. And as regards with my trade, diba sabi ko sa inyo, nag-open ako ng long position dito, nag-set ako ng stop loss dito, and then umakyat siya dyan, and adjust ko yung stop loss ko around the 39.1k or 39,000 US dollars. And then nung nag-decline siya, nahit na yung stop loss ko. So in that case, na-secure natin yung ating capital. At the same time, we are still in profits. So that is why you have to secure your capital and you have to secure your profits by placing stop losses talaga, regardless of the movement. Para if ever na we are going to see this types of scenarios, at least na-secure natin yung capital. And kahit papano, we are still in profits. So congratulations sa inyo guys if you have been following our strategies na ginagawa natin for the past few days. Kasi as even though na nakita tayo ng pagbagsak, we are still in profits. Kahit di tayo nakapag-open ng short, we are still in profits and wala tayo nawala na pera. So, ganun yung kagandahan yung ginagawa nating trade if ever na pinaplan natin siya at nagkakaroon tayo ng proper risk management. As you can see, regardless if lalo siyang bumagsak, we are still in profits and we do not lose any money within this crypto market. But right now, let's understand what is happening within the crypto market. So, looking at this, if you're going to look at this in this type of chart, you can actually see now we are in a free fall. But if you're going to zoom out, if you're going to plot a previous resistance, we are now entering the massive support area dito ni Bitcoin price. So right now, we are at a support area. Kasi look at this, previously, doon tayo nakakuha ng massive movement or massive consolidation within those area. And right now, we are at that similar area ngayon kung saan andun si Bitcoin. And we are currently retesting that. But, hindi ito yung for me maganda tingnan kasi you could somehow say na if ma-break natin yan, then we actually can go down further. But ang problem ko kasi dito is this is not actually an accurate support na tinitake into consideration yung kanyang average price for the past few months. So with that being said, instead of looking at this in this way, we are going to look at this using our Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. And as you can see, our logarithmic growth curve can actually tell us the support areas na tinitake into account natin yung kanilang average price for the past few years. And looking at this, look at this right now. Logarithmic growth curve is trying to indicate, or it's actually telling us that we are actually breaking down from our support area. So right now, this is actually looking bad right now for the Bitcoin price. Kasi look at this. If ever now we are going to get a weekly candle close by Monday just below this area, then we might actually see Bitcoin go down further within the 20,000 area. Hindi naman 20,000. Siguro if we're going to look at this, between 27 up until the 38,000 US dollars is our area now we are going to watch out na. Provided na we are going to see a weekly candle close below the support area. So right now, we still have to be very patient muna kasi this is not yet a confirmed breakdown and this is not a confirmed crash, not unless makita tayo ng candle close just below this area. So if ever na we indeed see any candle closes just below this area, then what is the implication of this movement despite of this going down? Are we going to sell our Bitcoin? Well, ito yung kailangan ko ipakita sa inyo guys kasi yung mindset ng mga ibang tao, if let's say, bumagsak si Bitcoin dito, tapos na-break natin yung support, ang tendency ng mga ibang tao is magbebenta ng mga Bitcoin nila. Is that the correct strategy? Well, let's try to look back in time and let's try to look at the historical data and understand if that is the correct move. So if you're going to look back in time, whenever na Bitcoin is entering this green area, look at this. Whenever na Bitcoin is entering this green area, that would indicate that that is actually one of the lowest points ng Bitcoin. So look at that. We entered that beef area na green area. So that was a very long consolidation. And then after that long consolidation, we actually saw a bull market. Look at this. Dito rin nangyari. We entered this green area. we entered into a long consolidation, we saw a bull market. Same goes here, we entered this green area, we saw a massive consolidation, and then we saw another bull market. So right now, if we are going to enter this area, we can still go lower, but in this case, this is not actually one of the best time to sell. This is actually one of the best time to buy and accumulate more Bitcoin. Kasi if you're going to look at historical data, whenever now we are entering this green area, that is actually an indicative of a massive buying opportunity for the long term. So if I were you, I am in for the long term. I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin during this period. I'm going to buy and accumulate more. In that case, kasi look at this, since this is a very long consolidation period, then for me, the way how I am looking at this is actually, I am going to put some of my savings dito during this period and then mag-accumulate lang ako ng maraming Bitcoin, dagdag lang ako ng dagdag every week or every month. Yung kasi yung area na yun, yung talagang pinakang bagsak. If ever na, let's say, bumagsak siya up until $26,000, tinan mo kung ilang percent yung ibabagsak niya. So, if bumaba tayo dun, I think that could be around the 21% na drop. So, some people would actually sell their crypto kasi makita nila babagsak ng 21%. You could actually do that, pero ang concern ko lang dyan is, how sure are you na aabot tayo ng $27,000 dito sa area na yan? So, in that case, the best strategy for me is actually, instead of selling my crypto, I would just remain hodl dito and then dadagdagan ko lang yung position ko dito every time mo bumabagsak. Dagdag lang ako ng dagdag ng Bitcoin every support level. So, let's say bumagsak tayo around 33,000, 30,000, or 28,000. Magbabay lang ako ng magbabay and then mag-set lang ako ng different DCA strategy. So, if let's say meron akong 10,000 pesos, hatiin ko yung 10,000 pesos ko and then let's say maglalagay ako ng 3,000 pesos around to $34,000, another 3,000 pesos around to $30,000, and the remaining money is ilalagay ko siya sa one of the lowest point. In that case, ganun yung magiging strategy ko. I would be buying the dip. I would be buying those movements na habang bumabagsak and mag-set lang ako ng different buy orders in order for us to maximize those movements. It's because hindi natin sure kung ano yung lowest point, pero ang kagandahan dito is, let's say bumagsak yung crypto market, then we are still able to maximize these movements. And if let's say hindi na fail yung buy orders natin dito sa baba, okay lang yun. Kasi ang mahalaga, nakabili tayo ng Bitcoin kahit na bumabagsak siya dito during this area. So that is why we are going to follow a DCA strategy during this movement. And as much as possible, we want to maximize those movements and at the same time, hindi maging stressful kakaabang ng lowest low. Now, that is when it comes to the long-term market. But when it comes to short-term trading, of course, the sentiment is very different when it comes to short-term trading. So in that case, in the following days, we are still going to monitor this price action day by day, our day-to-day analysis. Tutuloy pa din natin siya in order for us to understand what are the next different trading opportunities in shorting Bitcoin. So for the time being, I would be very patient muna kasi wala pa tayong candle close. But for the time being, if makakuha na tayo ng candle close below this support, then we are going to reassess this and then intindihin natin kung ano ba yung magiging next trading strategy natin. So the main point dito sa movement na to is, this green area is a massive buying opportunity for the long term. Even if bumagsak tayo lalo, it's a clear buying opportunity for the long term dito sa ating crypto market. And this is actually an investment opportunity. If let's say you are a serious investor and if let's say you want to make money out of the crypto market talaga, then this is actually one of the best time. So I would be maximizing this opportunity. Kayo bahala kung magbebenta kayo. Pero I'm not selling. I'm going to add more crypto dito sa area na yan. And I'm going to accumulate more Bitcoin as much as possible dito sa area na yan up until na mag-consolidate tayo dito further. And yeah, ganun yung aking magiging strategy for the next few weeks, especially na we are seeing this massive red candle close below the support area. Pero if let's say guys, you want to trade those short-term movements and if you want to open into a short trade, you can actually do that with Bybit. And if you want to claim bonus with Bybit, just use my sign-up link na you can find the description down below. And don't worry guys, in the coming days, we are still going to make short-term analysis videos in understanding what are the next shorting opportunities na we can actually do with the Bitcoin price action. So stay tuned for that. Just subscribe lang kayo guys, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out our next videos regarding our next short trade with Bitcoin. So now that is what is happening right now with the Bitcoin price action. Intindihan natin yung mga support areas as well as how are we going to react with the latest price action. Now let's understand ano ba yung nagiging cause nitong massive movement to the downside in the Bitcoin and ano ba yung implication nito regarding the whole crypto market. So if you're going to look at this, the latest times na nagkaroon tayo ng massive movement to the downside kay Bitcoin is actually these three areas. So ayun, look at this. December 2018 was one of the time na bumagsak yung crypto market, and another one was around the March 2020 crash. And if we're going to look at this, ano ba yung pwede natin i-correlate dito na data? If we're going to look at the Nasdaq market, which is yung ating stock market, you can actually see na those were actually the similar time na kung kailan bumagsak at nag-crash yung ating stock market. And typically kasi, crypto market does not actually go hand in hand with the stock market. And the reason why I don't think na it actually correlates 100% with the crypto market, itong stock market, is if you're going to look at this, tingnan nyo yung bull market ng stock market. Gradual lang kanyang pag-increase as compared kay Bitcoin. Kay Bitcoin, mas mataas. Tapos as you can see, we saw massive declines. And even though na we are seeing that stock market crash, ito, even though na nagka-crash siya, tingnan nyo yung galaw ng crypto market. It's still very stable pa din at hindi tayo bumabagsak. We are just pretty much consolidating. But there will be times na talaga magde-decline si Bitcoin price. But ito yung kailangan natin intindihin. If ever na the stock market is going into a massive crash, if let's say talagang crash siya, then I think doon lang tayo makita talaga na magko-correlate yung ating Bitcoin price action with the stock market. Kasi look at this. If we're going to look at this previous price action ni stock market, the 2018 crash as well as 2020 crash, doon lang talaga na bumagsak si crypto market na talaga nag-correlate with the stock market. Look at that. 2018 crash as well as 2020, nag-correlate siya with the stock market crash. So in this case, right now, we are seeing this similar crash with the stock market. So this is directly affecting crypto for the time being. So right now, if you want to understand kung ano yung nagiging cost ng crash ni Bitcoin, it's actually because of the traditional stock market lang and wala nang iba. May iba kasi nagsasabi na may nangyayari na whale manipulation, may iba nagsasabi na, may isang tao na nagmamanipulate nito market. Well, honestly speaking, do you think that's realistic? Well, let's be realistic dito, guys, and let's look at the overall and traditional market. It's related to the stock market talaga, and wala nang iba. May iba talaga kasi kung ano-ano po sinasabi ng conspiracy na ganito, na ganito. Let's be realistic, guys. Let's look at the data. Let's look at the traditional market and let's understand kung ano ba nagko-correlate dito sa crypto market. And yun yung magiging analysis natin. Hindi kung ano-ano sinasabi na nakita natin online. Let's look at the data talaga. And if we're going to look at the data right now, it's actually indicating na the recent bearish movement ni Bitcoin is actually caused by the stock market crash. And this is actually a rare time lang talaga na nangyari. It does not always happen. Yung galaw ni crypto na sumasabay sa stock market, it only happened during a stock market crash. But overall, if you're going to look at the overall data, hindi naman siya palagi ganon. It only happens within the stock market crash lang talaga. So at this ngayon, alam natin yung ano yung nagiging crash na mga ganitong crash. At the same time, nasagot natin yung mga concern na mga nagtatanong na kung may nagaganap ba na whale manipulation. Well, sinagot natin siya na hindi talaga. And at least, kahit paano, alam na din natin ano yung magiging next strategy natin with the Bitcoin price, especially na we are seeing this massive movement to the downside. And right now, we are actually seeing a candle close just below the support area. So, ayun muna yung aking thoughts and analysis ko regarding the crypto market. Ayun yung aking buong sentiment. Ako, I would be very patient lang talaga and I would take this time as an opportunity kasi remember, bull markets can make you money but bear markets can make you rich. So, ayun muna message ko for tonight and yun muna update natin for tonight. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like and if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.